Bubble Busters!
My name is Alan, and I'm 28 years old. I work as a truck driver. I grew up in a poor single-parent household, so I began working as soon as I graduated from middle school. I've been saving up ever since I started working, so I have quite a lot saved up now. I learned that even if I didn't come from a wealthy family, if I worked hard, I could make a decent living. Today, I'm attending my middle school reunion. For me, the friends that I made in middle school are very important because I wasn't able to attend high school. I was really looking forward to seeing my old friends. Hey, it's so great to see you again. How long has it been? Like 10 years?
Yes, it's been that long. I miss seeing your friendly face.
Everyone's so grown up now. I can't believe how much time flies.
Wow, that's Leon? Oh my gosh, it's Leon.
Everyone's gushing over
I
Leon.
wonder if Leon is married. I wonder what his type is. I'm speaking to him now, don't interrupt. Don't be greedy, Leon doesn't belong to you.
Oh, please don't fight over me, ladies. There's enough of me to go around. I'm here to please all the ladies in the room. Now, please, wait your turn.
Hey, Leon, how's it going? You're still so popular with the ladies.
Alan, long time no see. How have you been?
I'm great. How about you?
It's nice to see you again. I missed you, man. We were so close in middle school. I can't believe that we haven't seen each other for a decade.
Leon and I were best friends in middle school. All the girls in our grade loved him because of his good looks and charm. I could see that he hadn't lost any of his looks or charm even after all this time. He now had the sexiness of a grown-up man. You're wearing such a cool suit. I bet it was expensive. It looks good on you.
Well, I have a really great job now, and it pays well, so I can afford to buy these things. It's not a really big deal for me. I own a bunch of suits like this.
Wow, I envy your life. Seems like everything is going really good for you.
Get out of my way, I'm here to see Leon.
Mia, what are you doing?
You poor people, make room for me. Don't push me, you're hurting me. You're a nobody, so you shouldn't be allowed to talk to Leon. A nobody? No, get out of my way. I don't have time to talk to a poor person like you. Huh? What gives you the right to talk to me this way? Leon!
Hey, Mia. How are you?
Aren't you being a little rude? I was having a nice time catching up with Leon, and you're interrupting.
Why are you here, Alan? Aren't you too poor to attend a fancy party like this one?
Well, this is our middle school reunion, and I went to the same school as you, remember?
Where did you get that hideous suit? How did you get past security looking like that?
My suit is just fine. Thank you for your concern.
Could you please just leave Leon and I alone? I don't want you to be standing near me.
Like I said, I was talking to Leon first. Why do I have to be the one to go? It doesn't make any sense.
You don't get it, do you? No wonder none of the girls find you attractive. I bet you're only here because you wanted to see my beautiful face again. Please stop stalking me. I have zero interest in you.
I'm not a stalker, and I have no feelings for you.
I know that you still have feelings for me. You haven't gotten over the fact that I dumped you in middle school.
Mia and I used to date when we were in middle school. We dated for over a year.
Which high school are you thinking of going to next year? Your grades are great, so I bet you can get in anywhere.
Actually, I'm going to start working as soon as I graduate from middle school.
But why? Don't you want to go to high school?
Well, my mom is raising me on her own, and she doesn't have the money to put me through high school. I don't want to stress her out about high school, and she already works so hard. I'm the man of the house, so I need to start making some money.
I can't believe this. I had no idea that I was dating a poor guy. I'm so ashamed.
How can you say that? I thought you loved spending time with me. My mom works as a truck driver, and it's a really tough job. I want her to be able to retire soon. I can't make her work too much.
I started dating you because you were smart, and I assumed that you came from a good family. But I guess I was wrong. You deceived me. You should have told me that you were poor before we started dating. This was so not a part of my life plan. I can't believe that I wasted a year dating you. I'm leaving you to find someone more suitable for me.
Do you hear yourself? You dumped me for selfish reasons, and I feel nothing for you.
I don't care how you feel. Besides, you're not the one that I'm after. Hey, Leon, do you remember me from high school?
Of course I remember you.
Leon only knows you because we dated, not because you're special to him.
You dated my best friend Alan in middle school, so how could I forget you?
I love the suit that you're wearing. How much do you earn to be able to afford a suit like this?
It's not something that I like to brag about, but I guess you could say that I earn as much as the Prime Minister of Japan.
You're kind of bragging right now, Leon.
Which university did you graduate from? I heard that you went to a university in the US. Is that true?
Well, yes, it's true.
Wow, that's so cool. You're practically American then. And are you married? Have you found your lucky girl yet?
Ah, wait for it! I'm not married yet. I'm still looking for my partner in crime.
Really? So you're available then?
I am, but...
I think we'd make a beautiful couple, don't you? I'm looking for a serious relationship. I want to get married soon. How do you like me in this sexy dress?
Well...
Mia, leave Leon alone. He's not interested in starting anything with you. You're making him uncomfortable.
Will you just shut up? I wasn't talking to you. This is between Leon and I. Would you leave us alone? I feel poor just being near you.
Could you please stop calling me poor? I'm not poor, by the way.
You didn't even go to high school and your mother worked as a truck driver. That's what you call poor. Don't make me laugh. Why don't you become a stand-up comedian? Then you could talk about how fun it was growing up as a poor family.
Look, my family wasn't well off, but I worked really hard to get to where I am today.
What do you do for a living now then?
I'm a truck driver, just like my mother was.
That still makes you poor then. A truck driver isn't a rich person's job. A poor person like you isn't going to find a partner to marry, I can assure you that. I was smart to dump you in middle school. No one wants to spend the rest of their life poor by marrying into a poor family like yours.
What you're saying isn't making any sense at all. Besides, I have a beautiful fiancé.
No way, you must be joking. Who's the idiot that chose to marry you? I'd be interested in attending a poor person's wedding, though.
Will you stop ridiculing me? What do you have against me?
Don't you feel sorry for your fiancé? I mean, you're not going to be able to buy her the things that she needs.
Shut up! I'm sick and tired of hearing your voice.
Your fiancé really has a bad taste in men. I guess she's pretty lousy herself. I bet that she's the only one you had to choose from.
You can make fun of me all you want, but don't make fun of my fiancé. You don't even know her. You'd be stunned by her beauty and intelligence if you ever have the opportunity to meet her.
Show me her photos so that I can see if what you're saying is true.
Give me back my phone!
Let's see. She's ugly, just as I had predicted. Where did she get the hideous glasses from? And the color of her hair? Yuck.
The way my fiancé looks has nothing to do with you.
I'm embarrassed that I used to date you, even if it was a million years ago. I'm no comparison to your ugly fiancé. You're lucky that you got to date a beautiful girl like me. Your fiancé looks like a zombie.
I think that you've made your point. I was livid, but I didn't want to cause a big scene at the reunion. Mia had no right to make fun of my fiancé, and her attitude was very demeaning. She hadn't changed one bit from the time that I knew her in middle school. I was still immature back in high school, so I could write off the fact that we had dated as a mistake. But I wouldn't allow her to make fun of my lovely fiancé. I was going to put up a fight for my fiancé. I wouldn't allow anyone to talk negatively about her. I wasn't going to forgive Mia. Troublebusters! Leon?
Yes?
Mia, if you really want to be a part of my wedding, I'll invite you. You want to see what a poor person's wedding is like, don't you?
I'm not that interested. I just said that in the spur of the moment. I feel like it'd be a waste of my time. I don't want to be around a bunch of poor people anyway. You poor people have fun amongst yourselves.
Oh, so you're not coming to Alan's wedding then? It would have been nice to see you there. As Alan's best friend, I'll be there.
Oh, really? If you'll be there, then I'd love to be part of Alan's wedding then. You can be my hot and rich +1 for the wedding. How exciting for me. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. See you at Alan's wedding then.
Today is going to be a blast. I'll have Leon by my side the entire night. Even if it's a poor person's wedding, it can't be that boring, right? I have Leon, and it's still a party of some sort, so... Where is the venue, though? I have no idea where this train is taking me. Alan has no concept of taste or luxury. I'm glad that I dumped him when I did. And why is his wedding so late at night? Maybe he gets a discount for starting his wedding so late at night. A poor person would jump at any opportunity for a discount. Good evening, Leon. I'm really looking forward to spending the evening with you. Did you see the wedding invitation? Why is the wedding starting so late at night? It's a bummer for us guests.
It's nice to see you too. Actually, the important thing is not when, where, and what time the wedding starts. It's whether the bride and groom are truly in love with each other. That's what makes a wedding really special.
I agree with you, but the wedding venue and when it happens is important too. I want you to know that if we get married, I don't want our wedding to be like this one.
Well, no need to worry about that.
Look, the car is here to take us to the wedding venue. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
I want to see what the wedding venue looks like. I've never been to a poor person's wedding before.
It's this way.
This is an amusement park.
Didn't Alan tell you that he was having his wedding at an amusement park?
No, he didn't tell me. I had no idea.
Alan had his first date with his fiancée here, so he rented out the whole place for his wedding. Isn't that romantic?
How did he manage to do that? Does this mean that Alan's not poor anymore? He lied to me again. Can't you tell me the truth for once? How did you become this rich? I thought that you were just a truck driver.
Today is my wedding day. Can you stop making this about you for once? I never lied to you. You just didn't want to listen to me. That's all.
How could a truck driver rent out an entire amusement park? Or does your ugly fiancée happen to be very rich? That would compensate for her looks. Are you living off of her money?
None of what you're saying is true. Stop making false assumptions about us. I'm a truck driver, but I also own the company that sends the truck drivers out to do business.
So you're the CEO of a company then?
At first, I was only a truck driver, but I saved up a part of my salary, and once I had enough money, I started my own transportation company.
I had no idea that you started your own business.
Well, I did. I find that many of the transportation companies out there don't have any rules in place to protect their employees from being overworked. I experienced this firsthand with my mother, and I wanted to create my own company where my employees could work more flexible hours.
It's amazing that you can rent out this entire amusement park for a private wedding. How cool of you. How much are you making, by the way?
I still take on shifts as a truck driver, so I know the business well. I'm good at creating accurate schedules and making sure that things go smoothly. Because of my perfect planning, our company has had 0 accidents since its inception. Isn't that amazing? I have a lot of new clients that want to work with us.
Then that means that the people at this wedding are all elites?
I guess you could call them that. Most of our guests are the CEOs of the companies that I work with.
Is this for real?
So, don't embarrass me in front of my guests.
Alan, I think that I was wrong about you.
What are you doing? Don't gross me out.
Sorry that I didn't realize your worth sooner. Now I understand that breaking up with you in middle school was a huge mistake and I regret it deeply.
Are you crazy? I'm getting married today. And like I said before, I have no feelings for you.
Don't pull away from me. I'm sure that you still have feelings for me. Wouldn't you be much happier with a beautiful wife like me than that unsightly fiancé of yours?
Don't call my fiancée unsightly. She's gorgeous. You'll see for yourself once you meet her in person. Melanie, will you come say hello to my classmate from middle school?
Hello. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming to our wedding. You're right. She's stunning.
How can you say that Melanie is ugly? She's 100 times more beautiful than you'll ever be.
Well, she looked terrible in the photo that you showed me. I'm sorry that you felt that way about me. Why are you apologizing to me? You don't need to be nervous around me. Sorry, I was nervous to meet one of Alan's classmates. I'm very shy, as you can see. All this still doesn't make any sense to me.
What do you mean?
How could someone become so beautiful just by taking off their glasses? Are you even the same woman I saw in the photo from the other day? Did you hire someone with green hair because you were too embarrassed to bring your actual fiancé to your wedding in fear that everyone would think that she was ugly? I'm sure that you could rent out a pretty woman for the day to pose as your bride. You have that kind of money. Tell me the truth.
You're crazy, you know that. I wouldn't do something like that. Melanie has really bad eyesight, so she had to wear those heavy glasses. But in preparation for our wedding, she got laser eye surgery.
She got LASIK? LASIK is pretty expensive.
As you can see, money is no longer an issue for me.
I suppose.
You still don't believe that I'm a successful entrepreneur? As Melanie's future husband, I'm more than happy to help her pay for anything that she needs.
How lucky for Melanie. She's found herself a nice guy. May I say something? I'm sorry that you think that I'm not good enough for Alan.
You don't need to apologize for anything, Melanie. You're perfect in every way. Look in the mirror and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute. What is it? I'm against your marriage to Alan.
What gives you the right to say such a thing?
I mean, I used to date Alan and he hasn't gotten over me yet. Otherwise, why would he invite his ex-girlfriend to his wedding, right?
That was a long time ago, and we were still really immature. I didn't know what love was back then. You dumped me, and I got over it. End of story.
Are you sure about that?
What's your point?
If I were to compare love to committing a crime, I would say that it's not easy for an ex-convict to stay out of trouble after he serves a sentence and gets out of prison. You know what I mean, right? So it's not possible for you to get over me completely. A part of you still loves me. You can't get over love that easily, just like a criminal can't stop making mistakes with the law. I think it would make sense for us to get back together. You can't ask Alan to do that. We're in love. I'm not asking how you feel about this. This is between me and Alan. Stay out of it. I can be very violent if you need me to be. I'm going to make sure that Alan doesn't marry you today. Don't you see that Alan belongs to me already? You have no say in this. Why are you suddenly talking back to me? I thought that you were shy. I'm not going to let you ruin my wedding day. Alan is my partner in crime and I won't let you take him away from me. Let's ask Alan who he chooses then. Fine by me. By the way, how many things can you name about Alan that you love? Let's see here. I think that I can name at least 3 things. The first one being, don't make me laugh. I can tell you a million things that I love about Alan. First of all, he's sweet enough to bring me breakfast in bed when I'm feeling tired or lazy. He loves kids, he's kind, and... Okay, I've heard enough. You can keep Alan for yourself. I have Leon by my side.
I'm sorry I have to tell you this, but I have a beautiful fiancé as well. To me, you're just another woman. But my fiancé is my goddess. There's never going to be a time that I'll love anyone but her.
You told me that you weren't married.
We're not married yet, but we will be soon. I love her more than anything else on this earth. She has the most beautiful skin that anyone's ever seen, and the most enticing lips. I could go on forever talking about how perfect she is for me.
You're kind of grossing me out with your excessive compliments of your girlfriend. Fine, I'll leave you two in your world of romance. I'm going to find someone great on my own.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Why are you acting so condescending? You're being very rude to one of my most important business partners.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I had no idea that Mia worked for your company, sir.
I thought that I recognized your voice. I'm ashamed to say that this woman works for my company. I'm sorry, but you're fired.
Please wait, I need my job.
Leave, before I call the police on you for making a scene.
This is so not the night I was looking forward to.
And don't ever show your face at work again.
Mia left my wedding in tears after apologizing to the other guests for causing a scene. After she left, our wedding went ahead according to schedule. Melanie and I left for our honeymoon after the wedding was over. Once I got back from my honeymoon, Mia's former boss came to my house to apologize for her behavior at my wedding. True to his word, Mia's boss really fired her from the company.
And did you hear that Mia is trying to get in touch with all of our classmates from middle school? She's desperate to find herself a rich husband that will save her from her misery.
I'm glad that she dumped me in middle school. Otherwise, I may never have met Melanie.
Yeah, she got what she deserved in the end. It wasn't right of her to look down on people the way that she did. I must say, I've never been dumped. Wonder what it would feel like.
I guess I'll never know what life is like for a good-looking guy like you, Leon. A few months later, Leon got married to his girlfriend. Leon is usually very full of himself, but when it comes to his girlfriend, he's overjoyed that he found such a beautiful person to be with. Leon's wife really was beautiful, both on the inside and outside. Her beauty radiated to those around her. Leon is a bit of a narcissist, but after meeting his wife, he was more down to earth and became an even better person. Congratulations on you getting married, Leon! I'm thrilled that we're both so happy!
Thank you, Alan. Let's stay friends for life.
Of course! Leon was perfect in every way. He had a great education, money, a good personality, everything that a person could want. We're so different, but I'm glad that fate brought us together. I grew up in a single-parent household and saw how hard my mother worked as a truck driver to provide for me. She was the one that gave me the idea of starting my own transportation company that allowed more flexible hours for the truck drivers, so that they could spend more time with their families and also take care of their health. So it's not always about whether you were born into a rich or poor family, but more about making the best of what you have and turning the challenges into your strengths. I believe that if you work hard and stay positive, you can make big things happen for yourself, and I'm a pretty good example of that. Trouble Buster.